Well, let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
There are some changes to YouTube coming up that are pretty much, we don't know if this channel will have a future in January. We're unsure of that.
Doesn't it cost more to do it?
Hi guys. Good afternoon. I'm here with my sidekick. How are you doing? So, Hadar already cooked some food for meal prep this week. Some chicken. He grilled it. So, and then he cut it. This is pretty time consuming, but I am so thankful that he is able to do this. So we do freeze some of this, and then we just use, you know, the little containers during the week. So we will probably use all of that up within the next couple of days. The kids, Rafael's doing his homework. Abigail is here giving me some lovin's. She is just the sweetest child ever. Rafael, how you doing in your schoolwork?
I've already did it all.
He has done it all. I will not show you this because it's got personal information stapled to the front. I don't know why. So, how are you doing in school?
Good.
Good. What's your favorite subject still?
What subject do you mean?
What is your favorite thing to learn?
About what kitties do.
Okay. So I'm making some cold brewed coffee. I just got an idea. These things we buy at Dollar General, I have only found them at Dollar General. This is Tang, and I swear it tastes just like orange juice. I have gained 30 pounds on orange juice before, and both times I was pregnant, but whatever. The last time I was pregnant, I didn't like orange juice, or I didn't drink that much of it because I knew I would gain weight. So anyway, this is all sugar-free, this sugar-free Tang, but they only come in 6 packs per bottle. This one is my favorite too. No, not this one. This one's cherry. My favorite one is strawberry. They're the same color though. We got pineapple, orange pineapple, strawberry, cherry, and then we got the Hawaiian Punch, which is also sugar-free. Anyway, they have a coupon at Dollar General. It's either you buy $25 worth and you get $5 off, or you buy $20 worth and you get $5 off. Either way, it's gonna be $1 for a box of 6. So I thought maybe I'll get 20 or 25 boxes, all different flavors, and I will just get $5 off of that to make them, what, 80 cents a piece or something? So I think that's a good idea. What were you saying?
This cat is a rubber, and it's my favorite.
That is a rubber cat?
Yeah, it rubs me like this. All I gotta do is close my eyes.
Children. Anyway, look at all this stuff that I have that my family gave me. Aw, that's so sweet. Isn't that sweet? Aw. Aw. Rafael, did you have school lunch today? Did you love it?
It's the 3rd time. Yes, I did.
It's the 3rd time ever.
I had a bit of pizza.
All right. We're letting him have school lunch sometimes so he can have, you know, a good treat.
Entertainment treat.
She always loves to give huggins and lovin's. Thank you, Abigail.
Shirt dirty.
Oh, you got shirt dirty? I told everybody what you were just doing outside.
What was I doing outside?
Grilling out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, been gaining weight since I got here for a few months now, and it's been a really slow, gradual, good gain.
Yeah, you look good.
Working out too, so I'm gonna back that down again since I have not gotten to do biking since the weather is just complete, utter
Rain.
annihilation of
It's great.
bike riding.
It's great.
Last time I rode my bike in Israel, my last Saturday before we, brought the bike, was muddy rain. It was like 40 degrees. I was out, and it was just terrible, and I'm just not doing that.
He was cold. He was freezing. He came home freezing.
Yeah, and I had to solo it too because
He was having a rough time actually, but he didn't say nothing. It was very cold.
she called me.
He was frozen
while I was riding back, and I was, outside of a city, in the middle of the desert, basically, in the cold, and I was like, nah. And then she called me, and I was like, hey, I'm almost there. She's like, what are you doing? It's taking too long. I was like, yeah, I'll be there in a few minutes.
I checked on him because I was like, why is he taking so long?
You go way slower. Wind was against me and was so cold. It's like bone-chilling wind when you're riding a bike. That's not good.
Yeah.
Up the hill. So I am going to do somewhat of a mix of keto and warrior diet paleo, because I did that way many years ago, and I naturally did that in the military too, kind of, with 2 meals a day.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't eat breakfast, and that means I would eat like at 6:30 when I got home, or 7, and I would fast until 12 the next day. So that was pretty close to it. But when I was actually doing it, I could lose weight. Right now, I'm not doing bike riding, and even when I walk or I run for 45 minutes straight, it's still not enough for me to lose weight. Just got that type of body, honestly.
Yeah.
So I have to eat like 60 to 70% calories a day to lose.
He has to
just
eat
bad.
a lot, but I don't know. Sometimes it just doesn't go off.
My body overeats easily, like overdoes
Yeah.
itself. My macros are messed up.
Is
They
your
have been.
metabolism high?
It should be, because everything else is healthy.
He's always hot. I know that for sure. Raphael's always hot
sweaty.
too.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, everything else is good. So we're gonna try to cut down on the calories and cut down on the basically everything, but cut down
Yeah.
on the amount of time that I digest while I'm not bike riding.
So like,
It's basically like a warrior diet. Eat
Intermittent
once-
fasting.
Yes, exactly. That's
Yeah.
what it is. You
Intermittent
eat once a
fasting.
day, maybe twice a day.
that's not
but
good for everyone though, because
Right.
I can have.
I think my body was just used to it for so many years. I've done it, because sometimes, I mean, I wouldn't even
Yeah,
eat
well,
lunch.
if you work all day, yeah.
Yeah, we would work
Yeah.
and shift, and then you don't even get to eat because you're busy doing stuff.
I have where like if I do that, I could possibly trigger myself to binge eat. So
Yeah,
I
does.
don't try to do
Right.
that.
So what the warrior diet dictated back in the day, this was in 2010 when I did this. Back then it was a dude that said, the founder of it, or whatever.
Yeah, the
he's
warrior
like,
diet.
you can do whatever you want, eat as much as you want. And I'm like, yeah.
Let me tell you something real quick. Okay, the thinnest my dad has ever been is when he basically did intermittent fasting.
Right.
And that was a while ago, and he weighed like 128 pounds. He looked sick because that's not his body type. He was very thin. But he looked good, and he had a lot of energy. But here's what he did. From 6 o'clock in the morning to 12 noon, he didn't eat. No. He ate whatever he wanted. Anything he wanted in
Right.
any amount. And then the rest of the day, he didn't eat
My body can't take that.
at all.
My body just,
No.
it throws it up into like this mix of fat and just non-useful stuff.
You
And
might be able to try that,
I
though,
eat
because he
healthy.
did it.
I eat as healthy as they can get. I've been doing that for years now. Nothing bad for you, basically. I don't eat sweets at all, and when I do, you see it on the video. That's like as many sweets as I ever had is here. Donut every
Yeah.
3 months. Yeah, man, that's a lot for me.
Well,
But-
yeah, they eat donuts once a year there.
So I can't.
Yeah.
My thing is if it fits your macros. It's my main thing, which has always been a hard thing for me to do because my macros are messed up anyway.
Yeah.
Because I have to eat such little calories, but then I don't gain muscle mass. So if I want to gain muscle, I have to gain fat with it too. It's just a big bad thing. So
So eating less.
right.
We're gonna try
Let's see if it
eating
works.
less, and plus, we're looking for ways to save money, and food is our biggest expense. Past everything else, it's our biggest expense.
Yeah.
So we are looking for ways to save money on that necessary biggest expense.
I'll tell you where it's safe. We never limit ourselves on food, but the thing is, when you go out and eat things that are, maybe even if it's a pizza, it's cheap, but everything
a
else is.
$5 pizza you can't even buy in the store.
So
In the grocery
how
store.
much does it
So that's
cost?
cheap.
About $7 to $8, no tax included, for the chicken, 2 packs of chicken, and that sets you off for a good week, even
Yeah.
2 weeks sometimes, because we
Yeah.
go out a lot, and that food gets ate instead of
And we
having to
take
buy at a restaurant.
chicken salad or
Right.
something, a
So you
bag
eat
of
it at
salad
home,
for a couple dollars.
And you eat it out when you go
Yeah.
out, and it's just that's where it saves money. It's not like
Yep.
we're on the edge trying to save money because we're poor.
No.
That's not how that works.
No.
Those are good tips though for if you're having a hard time in America. I mean, back in Israel that wasn't a
Well,
problem.
let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
There are some changes to YouTube coming up that are pretty much, we don't know if this channel will have a future in January. We're unsure of that. And family vloggers right now are
Yeah.
unsure of their future as well. And some have already decided that after January they're going to quit. Some have decided to do 2 or 3 days of vlogs a week instead of 7.
What do you think about that?
I mean, well, from the information that I have gotten, from the people who actually work with YouTube. They don't work at YouTube, they work with YouTube, and they know a lot about the algorithm and things. Family vloggers are going to have it very, very tough in January, and we have already seen the effects for the past 2 years now. So our income has dwindled, and in January it may even be down to nothing. So we're working hard right now to, just like we knew we were going to live in a tiny house in America, we moved into a tiny house in Israel. It was 650 square feet. We have a little bit more than that in this house, but not by much, like 100 more square feet or something.
Yeah, this is not a conventional tiny house, but the main thing was to acquire or purchase a house that we can pay for and be debt free, which is what we wanted to do in the first place. We've been looking at tiny houses. Andrea's been talking about that for years.
Yeah.
So
I wanted initially, it's illegal to do it in Florida without a lot of special permits and stuff. So what I really wanted to do was live in a shed that was a 2-story shed. All of our bedrooms will be upstairs and our living space will be downstairs. And I think for what we actually wanted to do, we got this house cheaper and we got way more space to do what we want to in it. And we love living here. We've made it our home. And that was one huge way that we saved. That was our biggest expense. That's one huge way we saved.
Yeah, house and car.
And we're going to bring you some tips later on, probably, because you're going to see us struggle after January, I'm sure. So we'll bring you some tips to show you how we're saving money and still being able to do things. Yeah.
Is whispering in our ears.
It got out? Raphael got out.
Raphael's no longer in the living room.
They're playing. They're playing with Pokemons.
And look, what's your name again? You got me Lizzie.
No, man, Abigail.
It's Anthony and Lizzie.
Anthony and Lizzie. You got me Pup-Leo.
They have been playing with that, and they have been wanting to watch videos and movies.
Oh my gosh, she threw it.
Yeah, she just launched it.
I will.
These kids, you guys have, if they were into Pokemon, now they're severely obsessed. But thank you. We love it.
Yeah, we do. It's the best lessons ever.
I love it. I think it's good.
My Pokemon. Goodbye.
See you guys tomorrow.
And I'll choose one last time Littens for the Pokemon battle.
So here's a clip of Abigail.
Do you want to show me your dress? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey Rudy, you want one of those?
She's just in need of constant love, like forever. And she never can have enough anymore.
You know how you just want everything to go real smooth and have a good